Before you started to coach this team, what did you know about Zemgus?
Well, I knew about Zemgus from the All-Star game last year and what he was doing last year. But really, I think when I watched this team play last year, and Zemgus really the guy that drives the team, the guy that works the hardest. He's the motor of the Buffalo Sabres. That's how he plays. It's how he plays with speed and energy, and really drove the team last year. And that's what he really is for our team. He's the first guy. He's the guy in front. He's leading the way in that work ethic.
One thing is to see him on TV or the games, but second is like when you start to coach him. Did you change some thoughts about him in a good way? Or?
No, we had Zemgus at times this year has been had some injury moments and sometimes out of the lineup. And when he's out of the lineup, you realize how much you miss his work ethic and his speed and what he brings to the team. And that's maybe the thing the thing I miss the most this year, or notice the most this year, is when we don't have him. How much we miss his speed, how much we miss his work ethic, and he's really, like I said, a guy who really drives the engine of the team and their work ethic.
What do you ask from him? Like, what's his role in the team? Is it the same as before?
I think a little bit different than last year. I think last year he was on the top line and the biggest point producer and out in front of the scoring for the team. This year we're a more well-rounded team, more scorers on the team with Ryan O'Reilly and Jack Eichel, but at the same time, Zemgus has I think been his best when playing next to Jack and really helping him out, using his speed, using his work ethic, and leading the way with Jack, for Jack, and our team.
Last season was minus was minus 16. Now for him it's like not so many points, but -1 only.
Yes,
that's good for him.
Well, I think and I said playing alongside of Jack, maybe not called upon to be the goal getter, the point producer, but probably with Jack and helping Jack become a solid two-way player, a good defensive player, a player that can play in all situations, and having Zemgus next to him for a good portion of the year has been a big part of that for Jack.
Last question is, when we watch, sometimes we Latvians talk about this, we watch Olympics or World Championship games, why don't we win something big? Because like they say, it's like the mentalities are different. When you see on your whole team, can you see the difference that he's not American, he's not a Canadian or Russian guy, he's Latvian? Is there some differences in those things?
I haven't coached a lot of Latvians. Had a couple teammates that were Latvian, and the only thing I can say about Zemgus is that he's just got a very steely determination to hard work, straightforward, put his nose down, and really go to work and grind, and that's really probably the biggest, the strongest part of his game, and something that's we need to be a big part of our team.